Hi teachers, these are the Academica Schools 2019-2020 pacing guides for 3rd grade mathematics. You will see the year at a glance, broken up by quarters and suggested timelines for each one, the domains and the topics per domain. You will see on the right hand side the FSA standards assessed and the percentages of that test per domain as you scroll down. If you notice all the way to the bottom, these are some resources that are recommended. Some will be free, some need a paid account. If you have any questions, you can contact the people that are down here. Please do not hesitate if you have any concerns or anything to do with these pacing guides. As I move forward, you will see all of the topics down here. Each topic has the same base and the same framework. You will see the standards, the description, the content complexity, the sample test items, which could be used for math journal and or for verbal and whole group. You will see the assessment limit and the suggested pace. When you scroll to the bottom, you will see the objectives, the vocabulary, and manipulatives. The literacy connection is to make sure that you are engaging reading and the STEM MEA activities to make sure that you are incorporating the science and MEAs. You will see the resources. It is a combination of both worksheets, videos, websites that are readily accessible to you to visit and be able to use during your instruction. The differentiated instruction are broken up between below, on, and above level. You could use these as ideas to guide your DI instruction. The 2nd grade prerequisites is if you're noticing if students are struggling with the standards currently being taught, please revisit those. Maybe they don't have this base. If you would want to teach some of the 3rd grade prerequisites early on, or if the students have mastered the current standards, what concurrent standards can you also teach within that topic? The topics correlate strongly throughout. Again, please make sure that you're looking at each section, making sure that your all of these hyperlinks are there for you to be able to use. All the topics have the same framework. When you go all the way to the bottom, by topic 12, you have to click on this little dots. It'll take you to what's the FSA review. In the FSA review, we made it user-friendly where you have a checklist, more or less of what you have already taught, what you feel they have strongly mastered, which ones they have not mastered and you would need to reteach. We also have even more resources of companies or websites that you can use throughout that crunch time. They are highly useful. Make sure that you are tapping into all of them because that's why we added them. When you click on this again, you're activating the last sheet of this pacing guide for 3rd grade, which is getting ready for 4th grade. Something we did different was that we condensed all of the lessons for 4th grade. We gave you again a suggested pace, but then we gave you the standards, the description with the content complexity and assessment limits, but not the sample test items. When you scroll all the way to the bottom, you will have the same objectives, vocabulary manipulatives, and resources. Even your DI groups are still there. Again, you have those prerequisites that they might be struggling with, some grade level, or if you feel that they are strong within those standards, you can move on with some 4th grade concurrent standards. We have also gone ahead and included some teacher support materials. These all come from Think Central. If you have access to it, so that way you know where else to access them from. You will have them by quarter. So if you notice, each quarter will be by topics. So based on whatever you're teaching at that moment, these are tools that you can use to guide your instruction. You have the prerequisite skills inventory for the beginning of the school year. Each topic will have problem of the days. And if you notice all the way through the bottom, we group them by chapter. So you have some activities based on that chapter. From the activities, you have the performance tasks. And after the performance task, you may or may not have projects and or the getting ready for FSA standards assessment chapter tests. Okay. By topic, you'll see that some are going to be a little bit more condensed. Some will actually have more unit projects attached to it. Please make sure that you're reviewing all of it, share it with your team, and make sure that everybody's on the same page. If you notice then, 2nd quarter, you'll have the same framework. Again, if you have any questions, please make sure that you go all the way back to the year at a glance, and this is our contact information. Thank you for listening.